Hussla on his way home. Hey, put the bankroll out there, stash, time to go play. Brain strap up, these boys playing with it.
Blowing kush out the roof for the latest foreign car. Got a stash big enough to hold the AR.
Real recognize real when you rappers ain't hard and you starving. If you wanna be a part of my squad, you gotta
walk like a G, talk like a G. You gotta rep like a G, dress like a G. You gotta bang like a G, slang like a G. You gotta grind like a G, shine like a G. You gotta walk like a G, talk like a G. You gotta rep like a G, dress like a G. You gotta bang like a G, slang like a G. You gotta grind like a G, shine like a G.
I got that black scully check, black hoodie on, black strap to match, bump, gotta stay fully on. Rappers, good actors, just as real as a unicorn. I turn on BT, feels like I popped the movie on. Imposters, never sold a cop shit. They pop shit to them shells, hop out their cartridge. Brought that old school out, it's a sunny day. Just one of my toys. Your baby mama see me in it, wanna come and play. We party hard, last night I blew 10 stacks. About to hit the dice game to see what I can get back. This ice lights up the room when it's pitch black. Your shit's crap, SSIs if that. That middle of the mall shit's clouded. I walk in the empty mall and the mall gets crowded. I come for the crown, I ain't leaving without it. The war zone, who's ever in the throne, get out it.
You gotta walk like a G, talk like a G. You gotta rep like a G, dress like a G. You gotta bang like a G, slang like a G. You gotta grind like a G, shine like a G. You gotta walk like a G, talk like a G. You gotta rep like a G, dress like a G. You gotta bang like a G, slang like a G. You gotta grind like a G, shine like a G.
Yeah, evacuate the building, it's hot. Who turned the fire on? Nobody, that's Hussla, spitting it like a firearm. No, this ain't that skateboard rap, this that gangsta shit. And Goon Squad, by the way, just had to represent. Big box Chevys, bunch of chrome all up under it. The money land in your hand when them zones start to tumbling. The paint wet, trunk sounding like it's thundering. Top floor penthouse doing my Philip Drummond shit. Hussla slaying weed, holla if you want them green trees. Niggas like my style, say I'm cool like a spring breeze. Fish scale, homie, yeah, I'm chefing up that great white. Cluckers turn yours down and tell you it don't taste right. Young boys busted, you're looking like smokers. We fly like the eagles and feast with the vultures. You dig it? I'm in the kitchen whipping them chickens. You running with jive turkeys and hanging with stool pigeons.
You gotta walk like a G, talk like a G. You gotta rep like a G, dress like a G. You gotta bang like a G, slang like a G. You gotta grind like a G, shine like a G. You gotta walk like a G, talk like a G. You gotta rep like a G, dress like a G. You gotta bang like a G, slang like a G. You gotta grind like a G, shine like a G. You niggas square as a pool table, twice as green. Got tattooed tears and don't know what it mean. If you ain't lost blood or put in work for your nation, you disrespecting the G's, you in violation. Most of these rappers ain't real, they wanksters. If you ain't affiliated, then you ain't no gangster. And I ain't talking about your little record label clicks. I'm talking about niggas that rep the fin and the six. The real thoroughbred BGs and OGs that gang bang and don't give a fuck about the police. So street, won't hesitate to ride for the cause. Do a stretch for they man and die for they dogs. It's more to it than some tattoos and cornrows. My Goon Squad will have you lined up in the morgue, Joe. You gotta be prepared to take the good with the bad. Nowadays, starting like you from the hood is a fad. You gotta walk like a G, talk like a G. You gotta rep like a G, dress like a G. You gotta bang like a G, slang like a G. You gotta grind like a G, shine like a G. You gotta walk like a G, talk like a G. You gotta rep like a G, dress like a G. You gotta bang like a G, slang like a G. You gotta grind like a G, shine like a G. Yeah, Goon Squad, nigga. Hazardous, Brain Hussla. Chief, we got you, nigga. Cold City, be crucial. My nigga De Niro. If I talk it, better believe I can walk it, motherfucker. Niggas don't want no trouble with this squad of mine. Goon Squad, nigga. Barring none of you motherfuckers.